What up, y'all? Back with another video. How's everybody doing?
Hey guys.
What's up, y'all? As y'all can see from the title, Sneako is back. We'll see how long this lasts. As y'all know, he has been banned on every social media platform for the shit that he does. So, y'all should already know who this is, man. I mean, well, if you don't, you know.
I don't.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. You feel me? Because he talks about shit that needs to be talked about, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? And if you get banned from all platforms, you definitely, you know what I'm saying, talking some shit. So we going to see his first video back, man, and see what we think about it. Now, we ain't about to get all, you know, controversial and, you know, into religions or anything like that. This channel is not about that at all. We don't have no say-so. We are complete neutral. We don't care about what they think or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting into any of that shit. I just want to make that shit clear. You feel me? So I'm not gonna agree with anything. I'm not gonna decline. I'm not doing any of that shit. We right in the middle. We just watching this. You know what I'm saying? So don't put us in that motherfucking category. So yeah, just want to make that shit clear. So let's go ahead and get right to it, man. This is a 20-minute video, so we're gonna get things started, man. Without further ado,
They get it.
Do white lives matter?
White lives? It's a bit of a tricky question. No,
What?
not in the slightest.
Yes, they tried to censor the truth. No, why not? Black lives matter.
I really don't give a fuck about white lives.
We're gonna get really political. I don't want to go there.
All lives
Yeah.
matter. No.
All lives matter for you. I'm glad that brother put that out there because he started a whole bunch of constant conversation.
Yeah, you're hard to talk to.
Really, why?
Because you're making me think. But
See,
oh
you
my
notice
gosh,
how all the white people like just don't want to say it, but the black people are just like,
Is
no.
a minute almost up?
You know what I'm saying? It's kind
Oh
of.
my God, when he said all lives matter.
Because, like, before you explain it, it was, like, kind of Republican.
Isn't it crazy that that's a political statement?
I mean, I guess it's like if I say like no as a white girl, it's like do I? Yeah, but like.
It's like they're so scared to say it. Just white people are
I don't
scared to
know.
talk
I don't
about
want
it.
to talk about it.
See?
Censoring is also like a form of hate speech. I mean, you're kind of like forcing someone to be silent because they disagree with your viewpoints. Even if their viewpoints are wrong, I think people are still entitled to them. They should be able to have
Right.
like discussion without like being scared of getting canceled.
Because they're
Right.
white.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I don't like white people.
Why not?
I just don't.
For no reason?
Yeah, for no reason.
Bit of a tricky question.
Hey, shit,
to
white
be honest,
people don't
'cause
like black
I
people for
saw
no
the,
reason, so-
fuss around Kanye West's White Lives Matter, and I absolutely didn't agree with the way he was provoking. So I would say Black Lives Matter,
How do you think he was provoking?
because as a black man, it was a bit odd. It was weird to do that.
Why is it odd?
Because it was what you would expect. It was not really political correct.
Like what Kanye West's dad said. He said it was really funny because it was a black man stating the obvious. White lives matter. There's no reason to get upset about it. It's funny that it's politically incorrect to say that your life matters.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Do you think he's crazy?
I think you're quite crazy, yeah.
Is Ye crazy?
Who?
Kanye.
I love Kanye.
He sold a shirt that said White Lives Matter.
Oh, fuck Kanye.
Is he crazy?
He's crazy, crazy.
Why you say
She
that?
just went from I love him to fuck him. Like, in a second.
Makes you think that he's crazy.
He's just crazy.
You just said I love if I fuck with him. No,
No
he's just
reason?
crazy.
Yeah, for no reason.
I think she trolling.
Can you define what crazy is?
Kanye.
Wow.
Is the definition of crazy?
Yep.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
I think he's a very unstable man.
Yeah.
I think he's more of an asshole than
Yeah.
crazy, to be honest.
Do you think that Kanye West is crazy?
Absolutely.
Why?
Have you seen the news recently?
Yeah.
He's absolutely crazy. No one should be saying that kind of stuff.
What did he say?
All of the anti-Semitic. Yeah. That's enough. No one should be saying that, and I absolutely do not support him. If you support him and have downloaded any of his albums recently,
Ain't got shit to do with his music,
not a friend
bitch.
anymore.
Fucking Karen, shut up.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now?
R. Kelly getting hit
One thing
for
you would say to you if he was
underage
watching
kids, but we still listen to his music.
Like, I don't know.
Fuck you.
That anti-Semitism is not cool.
Mazel tov, Kanye.
It isn't
I'm
cool.
fucking up all your best deals.
Calm down. Like, drink some tea.
And get back on your fucking medication, kid.
Meditate.
I love you. I appreciate you. And I wish you well, bro.
I like your songs. Not you. Try to use your platform to bring people together instead of driving them apart.
You're so widely respected for your art. Trashing that is just really disappointing, I think.
You saw what?
I watch it every day.
Alright.
What?
Sneako. Nah, I don't know that guy.
On what? He's not
Asshole.
on nothing.
He did get mad. He did get mad. Dickhead, you be talking out his ass. So what do you stream now? Or like, what's your platform that you use? Oh, the NYPD got a website I could use?
You tell me.
Y'all think Kanye West is crazy?
You, man.
You think Kanye West is crazy? I think he goes by Yee now, right? Yeah. I think he's getting to help his knees right now, right? He's on some meds. Get it together, man. Come on, what's going on? Did you vote for him?
I don't know.
We can't answer political stuff. Thank you, officers. Do you think that he's crazy?
A little bit, maybe. I'm not familiar with him, so it's just something comes to the news and I saw it, and it's a little bit crazy, yeah.
If you're not that familiar, why do you think he's crazy?
Because sometimes I will look at the news and just get information from the news.
So they don't know who he is at all,
Believe everything
barely.
we see in the news?
But they just see him as crazy because one little clip of him.
Yeah.
I think the only thing I can do is trust news because I have no other
Should trust
information
it.
comes from other anywhere
Yeah.
else.
It's bold to
yeah,
just
I
trust
can
it,
do is just
and
trust.
whatever you see is you're gonna believe. It's crazy.
Question.
That's crazy.
Because he's my friend. And I don't know, he's going a little bit crazy on his words lately.
He's your friend?
Yes.
How do you know him?
For 3 days, constantly 3 days, anywhere, even Massachusetts.
Was he a nice guy?
Yes, he is.
Was he crazy?
No. Actually, he talked about good things at the time.
You might be telling the
I don't
truth. We
know
don't
what
know.
happened there.
Fuck it, we don't know.
Why you
Alright.
changed?
That's
One thing that you could tell him if Ye was listening.
If he's listening to me right now, he knows, he told me he wants to build America like Israel. One for all for one. Like kibbutz. If you remember that, remember it. I'm Toby, he knows who I am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I don't know. You don't know who he knows, so.
You know what I mean? So crazy is really everything because you do crazy stuff every day without realizing it. You know what I mean? So you say what crazy is.
Right.
Are you crazy?
Yes, I am crazy.
What makes you crazy?
Well, it made me crazy that I work a lot of hours and things like that. You know what I mean? From 9 in the morning to 12 at night, 6 days. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. Fuck that.
For myself.
That's crazy.
Now you trained?
Yes, it is.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
Yeah, nigga, that's crazy.
He said if you're running alongside a highway in short shorts against traffic, you're crazy. If you do it with 100 people, it's a marathon.
That's a good quote.
Yeah.
That actually
Kanye West is
is,
crazy.
yeah.
Of course not. He's very woke. Yeah, I need to tune in.
He's never said anything that made you upset.
No,
What about when he said slavery is a choice?
that's his opinion. I can't be affected by someone else's choice of what they want to say.
You don't get affected by what other people say.
No, that's not my business.
Why do you think other people online get so mad about what other people say?
Because they're easily influenced by other people's, and their emotions are controlled by what they gotta say.
Yeah.
You
Right
think
on
we
the head.
prioritize feelings over facts online?
Of course, because it just stimulates your serotonin and all that dopamine anyway just by being on social media.
Damn.
So it does that.
She answering them
How do we fix
questions.
Stay off of social media, read some books.
Woo.
Would you wear an All Lives Matter
That's
shirt?
facts. That was all
White
facts
Lives
you
Matter
said.
shirt?
Nah, fuck all that. I'm not into all that. I'm not gonna say that.
Say it, come on, be honest.
Yo.
I'm cancelable. I want to hear some honesty.
You want to hear some honesty? I honestly didn't support Black Lives Matter because the money put into that program was usurped and put into other people's pockets. It didn't benefit
That's true.
black people.
That is
We all
true.
know that.
Was anything accomplished for Black Lives Matter?
Hell no. Just more separation, divide.
For
You think it was
real.
one big scam?
Yeah.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
You think Kanye West.
Thought we had
is
something and
crazy.
just.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Hell no,
Thought
I
we had
support
something.
you. I
For
love
real.
Kanye
We
West.
just-
Yo, Kanye West, I love you. I love Kanye West. I support Kanye West. I always have all my life. Why do you think people are calling him crazy? I think people say he's crazy because they don't want them to hear what he's really saying, which might be influential. Who do you think created cancel culture? Big media. Who owns big media? Jews. Well, yeah.
He's not lying.
Jews and gays. Are you laughing because you know you said something offensive, or you said something that's so truthful that it could get this video deleted? I laugh because it's the truth. I believe it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth. I know it to be the truth. What is considered hate speech to you? Heard?
The fuck?
Do you know who they are?
You're being recorded, by the way.
Here we go.
You guys have a permit? We don't need a permit to film like this. It must be a tripod.
Well, this is in you have a table set up inside of transit, which is my
Alright, we've been filming. I'll do this for like 2 years now.
Yeah, they just came upstairs.
Who does they?
Okay. Do Blue Lives Matter?
Blue lives? Blue lives? Listen, I fucks
Yeah,
with.
he high. He can't do shit about it. You know he can't do shit later.
Yes,
He
I
high.
do.
Do you think that Trump deserves to be banned off of social media?
I think Trump deserves life in prison for treason or worse. He doesn't deserve anything. No rights at all.
Damn.
Trump doesn't deserve any rights at all?
No more than that. I think he should be a convicted felon and have those, everything else stripped of him. You don't see convicted felons sitting in giving you an interview.
Kanye West is a very vocal supporter of Trump. Do you think that he's crazy?
I think that Kanye West should be embarrassed for himself. His anti-Semitism is disgusting, and he's a disgusting individual. Should he be banned from social media? If I ran the social media company, he would be banned.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
I wouldn't talk to the man. He's a disgusting human being. There was an incident in Los Angeles today attributed to him where people were showing banners over the freeway that said Kanye's right and the Jews need to die.
Is that really his fault?
Absolutely, it's his fault.
You take responsibility for other people misinterpreting his message?
Not misinterpreting. They're repeating his message, very different than misinterpreting. Misinterpretations can be corrected. But repeating his message is very clear. The message, he said that he was going to go DEFCON 3 on Jews. And as a matter of fact, his followers are, making anti-Semitic statements and the Jews should die kind of statement.
He's crazy because he's crazy enough to challenge himself and also crazy enough to challenge every spectrum in this world. I'm from the south side of Chicago. He's from Chicago. And when he first came out, he challenged everyone's perspective to think differently. And right now, I just feel like, he's crazy. He's crazy intelligent. He's crazy beautiful. He's crazy problematic. He's crazy in so many different ways that we can't even comprehend because we haven't got there in our psyche yet to understand what the hell is going on with him.
So is he crazy or is he a visionary? Is he just 10 years ahead of everybody else?
Both. He's both. He's everything because you're everything because I'm everything. He's just now is challenging everything and everyone's perspective, just like White Lives Matters and Black Lives Matter. We're challenging where our mind is at, what words have power, and if we're going to give it power. And we gave Black Lives Matter power because it matters. And there's a huge demographic of this world for so many years that have been programmed that white lives are more important, their money is important, their value is important, their perspective on all our ecosystems is powerful. And I'm tired of that. I want to talk about you. I want to talk about me. I want to talk about people that look like us, that think like us. Because for so many years, us mattering has not been appreciated, has of no value, and we have literally been raped, and we have been taking all our resources, and it's been spreading around the world that we can't even figure out who we are.
What's one thing you would say to Ye if he was watching this?
If I was to say yay, I was like, yo, put it in the music. Put it in the music, speak it in the music. We're gonna buy it, we're gonna feed into it because your power is in music. Just like power was in Mozart, power was in Beethoven, power was in, in Beyonce. You need to put it in the music and just leave it there. You don't need social media, you're an artist. Let your art form seek into every person's soul like it does and keep it there. If it's good, if it's bad, if it's politics, if it's relationship, if it's love, you put it in your music because that's how you started and that's how you're gonna end. It's because of your music.
Who created cancel culture?
Everybody created social media created cancel culture because everybody that logged.
Who created social media?
A white man. A white man's idea. But I'm not I don't know the exact I know who created it, but but who made it take it to the next level? You know what I mean? That's really the question. Who is taking it there? You know what I mean? The algorithms that are being shut down, that people are not allowing to be seen, that's who created it. That's what people are afraid of.
Is freedom of speech dead?
No, because there's platforms like this that make it alive.
What if I told you I'm banned on every single social media platform?
I would say you're doing your job. You're doing what you came to do. You came to challenge spaces, and those spaces are afraid of this type of conversations, and that's what we need more of.
It's not even controversy, but conversation. I think what we need to do is start to think about humanity as a whole, about whether or not we all matter, because the way things are going right now, it seems like nobody's life matters, man. Look at the homeless population, look at the jail population, mental health, we have a mental health crisis, food crisis, unemployment crisis. The world is in crisis. So the way I look at it, we need to ask, does anybody life matter?
Do you think Kanye West is crazy?
I think the brother, as a clinical social worker, the brother needs to definitely be on medication. He definitely is exhibiting symptoms of bipolar disorder and he needs to be on medication.
What's one thing you could tell Ye right now if he was watching this?
Brother man, get your mental health in order and then come back and say all the stuff you've been saying.
I wouldn't consider him crazy, I'll just say he's on another level.
What type of level?
Same shit.
Universal level.
Can you explain that a little more?
I mean, it's kind of, it might make me seem crazy, but he's just universally in tune. He knows things that we don't know. He knows things that are beyond the eyes. You know what I'm saying? You know, what you can see is what you think is what it is, but that ain't what it is. You heard? So that's the best way I can put it.
Why do you think they're trying to ban him off everything?
Because he's exposing everything. He's exposing the everything, like, you know what I'm saying? He's exposing everything. You just gotta pay attention to what he's saying, that's it.
What's one thing you would say to Ye right now if he was watching this?
Keep exposing him, homie, don't stop, you heard? You rich, you heard? You're a rich black man, keep it going.
Do you think we still have freedom of speech?
Conceptually we do. Is that it's something that happens in practice? I don't know. You know, I think from what I see on the media, a lot of folks are talking about they're being censored, and if they call out certain things, they live to regret it later on. And so, you know, our freedoms are being challenged today, and the concept of freedom of speech is really being challenged.
Yeah, it is.
Especially in this age of digital, the rapid fire of how much information is spread around, and the way people have the opportunity, have the ability to edit what they want to edit, like this. This could be whatever.
It can make you look racist if I wanted to.
Ooh, you sure can. You sure can. You sure can. So it's in this whole thing. It's like really being careful about how we use social media, what messaging we put out there, and also just honoring each other's humanity. That's the main thing, I think. We gotta start re-honoring humanity and stop pivoting so much on what comes out of people's mouth. Because a lot of the time, people say a lot of things, and they're just talking. You know what I'm saying? Just talking.
I believe no one deserves to get banned on social media unless you're a rapist, a pedophile, or something of that nature, and that's basically your content, where you promoting child abuse or something like that, like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think that if you talking and you expressing how you feel about certain situations, they should cancel you. I'm saying, or have any input on what your content is, especially if you're not doing no rapist shit, you know what I'm saying, or no pedophile shit. You ain't promoting no foul shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why they should take it away from you, you heard, or ban you or none of that. They just know that you, a person has a grip to the world, people listening to you, people know what's going on with you. You can move the crowd. When they don't like when people have a certain amount of power. And for instance, your power will be your followers. So now we shut down your followers and we shut down, you have no following.
No one man should have all that power.
That's where I'm at right now.
You're going to make it through it, though. You're going to be all right.
Thank you. That was a good interview, bro. What would you say to Ye right now if he was watching this?
To who?
Ye, if he was watching this.
I would say, be careful what you say, because they're going to take it a lot of different ways. And I say I'm behind you. That's what I would say. I would say I'm behind you.
Who do you think created cancel culture?
I don't know. Who created it? I don't know.
Who controls the media?
Good question. Ask Ye.
Who do you think controls the banks?
Ask Ye.
Thanks for coming on.
Look, I've been seeing your videos. Of course, Andrew Tate, you know his mulatto ass. I've been seeing his videos. I love it, man. It's good stuff. It's people that, it's conversations that people aren't having, especially just men. They're not having these conversations because of, let's say, cancel culture or like being politically correct. But yeah, at the end of the day, it's like what's correct and right by people, not just groups of people, you know, in general. We're at a time where we need to all hold hands or it's all going to go down the drain and we all fucked. The earth is fucked.
Why do you think they're trying to divide us? Because it's easier to control people that aren't unified. That's why jobs don't want unions. Starbucks.
Now, I think you're trying to say this is censorship, but I don't believe that's censorship.
See it as punishment.
I see it as punishment. I'd like it to be punishment.
I think when it's the ex-president, that's a level of censorship because that's an influence. You're thinking about him as a man, Donald Trump as a person, but this is somebody who was the leader of the free world.
Well, I don't believe he was the leader of the free world.
It's a title, but you understand what I'm saying.
Cozying up to Putin the way that he did in Helsinki, cozying up to Kim Jong-il that he did in South Korea, and that makes him by association.
My point is that singling out and like trying to point it at his ego and saying that he's addicted to Twitter is minimizing the fact that you're seeing it just as punishment when a lot of people probably should hear what the ex-president of the United States has to say. That's what I think.
Okay, you're welcome to your opinion. My opinion is that
punishment, not censorship.
My opinion is you know, put him on an ice floe and set him out in the sea and let him melt and let the whales eat him up. I mean, this man has damaged America.
Trump should be sentenced to death?
Treason is punishable by death.
Damn, yeah. So, man, it's a lot to be, you know, a lot that was said, and everybody has different opinions, and I'm not gonna really get into what I think. Of course, obviously she doesn't either. It's because we ain't trying to be caught in this controversial bullshit. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that shit was crazy. But what he's talking about has to be talked about, to be honest with you. I mean, because we need understanding. You know what I'm saying? And that's why the world the way it is, because it's all misunderstanding. And Dave Chappelle said this shit when he came back from Africa. They was calling him crazy. He literally said that calling somebody crazy is just dismissive. Like, you can't just do that. That's just like, oh, I don't understand this guy. He's crazy. You're just labeling him as crazy because you don't understand him. You know what I'm saying? So just listen. You know what I'm saying? Just listen, or even try to figure out what he's trying to say. I mean, we can't know what they're really trying to say if you ban them from all the social media sites and all that stuff. So hey, man, I mean, I don't know. This is tough to talk about, but I hope y'all enjoy it, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got more on the way. Y'all already know we got more on the way. So I'm not gonna ask y'all what we should react to, anything, because nobody responds. So fuck y'all. But anyway, I was just playing. But hope y'all enjoy, man. Stay tuned for more. Milligan. You just have to do that. Like, you just have to.
Anyway.
No.